get there. Also, Crocomire is a very sad boss fight. I've seen some Games Done Quick playthroughs of this game, and I might have to try playing it with a keyboard the next time I play it, because the speed at which people are doing wall jumps boggles my mind. And like way back at the beginning of this stream, I don't even know if anyone was currently watching, but I was talking about like, I don't know what mock ball is. I know it's a thing, and I know it's a speedrun strat, but other than that, I don't actually know what it is. Aww. I was really worried I would have to be in the dead center for that. I was sure I was gonna fail. Gotcha. Oh, damage boost. Oh, that was stupid. There is 3 more items down here, I think. In the old Metroid game. I will definitely have to look those up. Another trick that I was talking about that I've never had to do it because I tend to be a pretty good player, but I want to at least some point and have it captured on film, that one thing where you have to... Oh, how does it work? You have to have a certain amount of missiles, super missiles, and power bombs, and you do a specific button input, and it completely recharges your health. I think, if I'm talking about the right thing. Like, I can see it in my head. Yes, Crystal Flash. All these techniques that they programmed into the game, but didn't bother actually explaining. And then, don't the, I think if I do... No. See, I don't know how to do that either. Don't have I need to come back here with the gravity suit. I know there's invisible platforms there, but I can't currently reach them. Or stand on them. I should do that thing where it's like you do. Oh, I don't. Nope, that's not it. Don't you have to have like 10 power bombs or something in order to do the charge up thing? I used to know all this stuff. Hello. I'm a new streamer. I barely know what I'm doing. With the streaming, not with the game. I'm pretty good at Metroid, actually. I did a test thing yesterday. I played a little bit of Super Mario RPG. Did not have a microphone because my other half was playing Overwatch, or no. Wow, I'm gonna get killed if I get this game wrong. My partner was playing Apex. He was playing Apex. I will, like, get a strike over the head for mixing up Overwatch and Apex Legends. I must say this though, especially, I was having a little bit of an issue with this earlier. It's nice to have. I enjoy Apex. I don't enjoy Overwatch. And if I'm playing Apex, I only play as Pathfinder. There's just something about that robot's personality that just, I love it. I don't know if I mentioned this when you had already joined Xeno, but there's a team that's remaking, they're doing a fan remake of this game with basically the engine and assets of not Fusion, Zero Mission. Like, they've got all of Ceres Space Station done. Well, they've got most of it, and they've added something into it which I was commenting on earlier about they make more use of parallaxing in the backgrounds, which I think this game could have used more of. So like let me just get there real quick. So like in this location, in this new version, it's not just solid cave walls. They have it open so you can see out. So that it's giving more depth to the existing world. And they said something about they have, I'm going the wrong way. They were able to get new levels of incline for the edges of the level, so that if they wanted to, they could make a perfect circle, which there's not enough different levels of incline in the base game for you to be able to do that. It's similar to the, I think it was called like Another Metroid sequel, where they remade Metroid 2 with these graphics before Nintendo officially remade the game. I have Metroid Prime is another one that I plan on streaming at some point. I'm not sure if I would play it either, but I would definitely watch someone else play it just to see what's changed. At this point, I own all Metroid games that have been made, including Metroid Prime Pinball. But I've only beaten Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Prime. I want to do a randomizer for this game at some point. I have Emo Tracker downloaded. I have done the final boss fight on this, but that is because the the cartridge that my cousin gave me back when I was a kid had a oh dang it, the game that my cousin gave me had a save file in Norfair. I think it's Norfair. So I could literally just load that up and go play through and fight Mother Brain, and yeah, I beat the game. But it wasn't until way later in my life that I even ever beat Kraid. For the longest time, Spore Spawn was the only boss I could ever say I actually legitimately got to and beat by myself. And I'm glad to have come a lot farther. Oh, nope. Let's see if this will... Oh, come on. Oh my gosh! I did not think that was gonna work. Alright. It's there. I can also say I technically beat Metroid Prime 2 because I got to the final boss fight, but I somehow managed to mess myself up, and I ended up saving before the final boss with, with not enough, supplies. There we go. Hey. How does the randomizer work with Prime? Because a lot of those upgrades are visually given to you, like when you get a new suit and whatnot. Do they just cancel the cutscenes? Oh wait, let's get back there. Okay. Kind of like how in the randomizer for this, they just skip series altogether. Oh, so apparently, Kraid was supposed to be in Metroid Prime. Did you know that? Oh, good. It's unnecessary. Well, no, that's not fair. It's a very well done tutorial section, but plot-wise, it's unnecessary unless you're going for 100% completion, in which case, I always forgot to scan the Parasite Queen. I'm doing a lot better now than I was. Once this is done, go back and watch the beginning of this stream and see how awkward I was before I actually got into a groove of, one, just having equipment, and two, just actually having an audience that's talking back to me. I think Metroid Prime was one of the